What is going on in the live stream? What is going on, guys? We are just, as we always do, we are awaiting the viewers, the fans, the subscribers to file into the Seanzviewent Entertainment live stream right here on YouTube.com. We got explosive rumors and news. We got breaking news, remarkable news, shocking news, sudden news. And we're going to bring it to you in the hourly content, the brash and the brazen, as we raise the bar to all-time levels and new heights. What's going on in the chat? What's going on, guys? We got Mike in here. We got Alex in here. We got Sam. We got Nigel, Kevin, Dark Angel in the room. Remember, if you're here, you are fair. Yeah, as we just wait for the viewers and the fans to file in. Yeah, we are just awaiting the yeah, no, bro, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I said I was going to go live a lot more often, and that is exactly what I am going to do for each and every one of you. Now, how did you go? Now, before we get into the news, the rumors, the headlines, the breaking news, what did you think? What did you guys think about Monday Night Raw? For it, against it, was it good? Was it bad? What's going on, guys? Can you hear me? Can you see me good? Am I coming in loud and clear? Is it fear? All right, you can hear me. You can see me. That's always a good thing. I got my trusty sources in the background. I got my trusty my tablet to go over all the news in the room. Rumors, it's free. And guys, remember, if you want your comment read or if you want your name said on the show, send a super sticker, a super chat, or simply become a channel member today, because this is where it's at. Yeah, guys, if you want to donate to the super chat or a super sticker, I'll bring up your name, I'll read your question. So right at the top of the show, no shock, no surprise here. Raw was good, but the pay-per-view, very bad. Don't have access to Raw anymore. Your perfect Monday Night Raw was okay. They cut it short, though. It wasn't the full 3 hours. Yes, remember to hit the like button, guys. It is so crucial. It is so important to hit the like button when you come into the room. Yes, very important to hit that like button. Yes, indeed it is. Now, I've said this over and over again about WWE and AEW, right? Now, this news is just coming out right now. Once again, AEW needs to focus on themselves. They need to worry about themselves. They need to go back to the drawing board of what worked for them. AEW seemingly mimics WWE's Prime partnership deal with a new I Drink Q deal. Okay, yeah, remember to like the video, guys. We got 44 people in here, but only 6 likes. Come on, guys, we got to hit that like button, viewers. We got to hit that like button. Become a channel member, subscribe, click the bell. What is going on, guys? We got a lot of news and rumors. We have a lot to expose. We have a lot to get to. But this first one is ridiculous. Now, this has a lot to do with the WWE. This has a lot to do with the WWE, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. AEW has seemingly announced a new partnership with I Drink Q, making the Productive V drink the official beverage of All Elite Wrestling. Now, WWE's deal with Prime, co-owned by Logan Paul and KSI, set the bar by incorporating Prime's branding to events like WrestleMania, Money in the Bank. Prime's presence in WWE has become a staple, with Paul even entering the ring with a Prime bottle mascot during major matches. Now, AEW is taking a similar route. Again, the AEW, why do they always have to copy? Why do they always have to, go after the WWE or try to be like the WWE, try to be better? Listen, if they want to try to be better than the WWE, that's all fine and well. That's great. But is AEW trying to copy? Is AEW trying to mimic the WWE with this deal, with this strategy? Now AEW is taking a similar route with I Drink Q, but the focus is on mental performance rather than physical recovery. The logo will feature inside the ring and on live broadcast. Now, see, they're going to put the logo on the ring. They're going to put the logo on the ring is AEW. Just like WWE puts logos on the ring, AEW is going to do just that now. So is AEW seemingly mimicking and copying the WWE? Or is AEW really trying to branch off and be themselves? Remember, guys, we need your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your take on all this. We try to be completely interactive, completely informative. This show is for you. We bring you into the driver's seat. We put you first and foremost. And again, if you want me to read your comment or answer your question or read your name, just send a super chat or a super sticker with your credit card in the chat room of this video. It will help support the show. So again, is AEW seemingly copying WWE? Yes or no? We need your thoughts and comments. We need your vibes in the chat room right now. Yeah, we definitely need more likes in the chat room. We got to get back into that algorithm, guys. Each and every day I bust my ass for all of you, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for being on the stream. Well, we definitely need more likes. So let's get into the next rumor that's coming out, the next big breaking news story. We got actually huge news. We got breaking news on John Cena and The Rock going into summer, going into the summertime. Monumental updates. Now, The Rock hasn't been on WWE television since the Elimination Chamber 2025, but that could change this summer according to those in the know. On top of that, I have it on good authority, according to sources who haven't we seen, who's been taking all the stray bullets when it comes to, Triple H under the bus. You're nowhere to be found. Who is that? The Rock. And I have it on good authority that Cena and The Rock will cross paths in one way or another by the end of summer, if not in the summertime. Do you want to see The Rock and John Cena cross paths? Now, there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of speculation, there's been a lot of gossip that John Cena will once again turn babyface, that John Cena will once again be a good guy. Do you believe that to be the case? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And do you want to see The Rock and John Cena cross paths once again? The speculation comes after Cena's controversial heel turn on Cody Rhodes at the Elimination Chamber in February. Cena aligned himself with The Rock, attacking Cody Rhodes after the American Nightmare rejected The Rock's proposal. Now, bro, sue me. If rumors aren't breaking news, bro, Frank, let me tell you something. Sue me. Just sue me. Press a lawsuit on me. If you don't like me, if you don't like what I do, call 911. Call the NYPD. Call the NYPD. Call anybody you want. Call the FBI. Because you ain't stopping me, and I ain't going anywhere. So let me tell you something, Mr. Frank S. If you don't like what I do, all you guts to do is pull up. All you guts to do, Frank, is show up. You show up at my doorstep. You show up at my door, and I will floor you, you whore. So, Frank, you go one-on-one with the brash one, and I will make your monkey ass famous, you stupid sanctimonious son of a gun. So, Frank, sue me. Huh? Sue me, cunt. It has also been hinted, we got breaking news coming in right now, a huge report. Listen to this one, viewers, fans, and subscribers. It has been hinted that Cena's conflicted look after reaching and, retaining the undisputed WWE title against Randy Orton at Backlash could be a setup for a massive tag team match later on this summer. So, again, viewers, fans, and subscribers, that's how it all goes. The brash and the brazen. We will keep it PG. So, John Cena, we got breaking news on the date. What's going on? What's going on? I am ready. I am rearing up the World's Heavyweight title on the line. Saturday night's main event. It's going to go down. It's going to culminate. It's going to be right before our very eyes. John Cena's confirmed dates for 2025 so far: May the 24th, May 30th, June 7th, June 9th, August the 31, October 11th, and December. It will be in Boston, Australia, France, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Knoxville, and Tampa. Now remember, John Cena only has a handful of dates left. John Cena only has a handful of dates left in the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Will The Rock and John Cena team up or face off or something in between? Where do you think that The Rock fits into John Cena's new heel persona? Because again, we never got the follow-up. We never got a reason. We never got a rhyme from The Rock as to why John Cena did what he did at WWE Elimination Chamber. We never got the follow-up to that. We never got the next chapter to that. John Cena seemingly is doing it all on his own. But we got another big breaking news story coming in for all the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Do you think that the WWE, because again, this show is about you. We rely on you. You guys are the heartbeat of Sean's. Remember, if you want to become a part of the show, donate with a super chat or a super sticker right now, or become a channel member to help save my future on this website. It is being hinted right now, viewers, fans, and subscribers. It is being hinted right now that WWE will indeed be reducing or down the road canceling house shows. What do you guys think about house shows and live events in the WWE? Should the WWE do away with them? Should they cancel them? Should there be more of them? Should there be less of them? What do you guys think about the WWE and the house shows, the live events, just for the viewing audience that goes there in person to attend to the events? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. What do you guys all think about that? Should there be more Raws and SmackDowns and less, house shows, or should there be more? Now, remember, the WWE will also be cutting back on matches. The WWE will be cutting back on PLE matches, the pay-per-view extravaganzas of a lifetime. And again, viewers, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. There's going to be perhaps more pay-per-views, but less matches. So for each pay-per-view, we're looking at between 5 and 6 matches instead of the typical 7 to 10 matches. We're only going to be getting like maybe 5 to 6 matches instead of the 7 to 10 matches that we would normally get during a WWE PLE. Get a lot of rumors and speculation about that at this hour, at this time. Again, shout out to the 53 that are in. We also got more rumors and news that we are breaking at this time. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, as it concerns a world champion, a huge champion in the industry, in the wrestling world. Remember to like and comment and become a channel member as you come into the room. Joe Hendry sends out a warning to Trick Williams before his TNA title contract signing on NXT tonight. What do you think about Joe Hendry and him sending out a warning? Should that warning be dealt with? Should it be taken as a threat, a promise? What do you guys all think about Joe Hendry in the chat room? Remember, viewers, we need your comments and your thoughts and your interaction. Now, this is huge now. This is pretty big, viewers. I said we got some breaking news, and that is exactly what I'm going to bring to each and every one of you. We got breaking news on WWE and Vince McMahon. Breaking news just coming out right now according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Again, I do think, again, guys, keep the chat room going, keep the likes coming, keep the comments coming, keep the interaction coming. Flow it like a fine wine because we need you here all the damn time. All right. Now we got, again, breaking backstage update on Vince McMahon and WWE. Listen to this one. Vince McMahon's legacy in WWE may be tainted by controversy and lawsuits, but there is a belief from those in the know, the former WWE CEO, the one that is responsible for all the WWE that we're seeing and getting right now, will eventually secure a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. I still think they need some separation. I don't think that while this is pending, I don't think Vince is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. I do think that Vince would go in at some point, but they would need time and distance between the event occurring and the lawsuit ending. And then Vince McMahon may go into the WWE Hall of Fame. Do you guys believe, with all this controversy and backlash going on with Vince McMahon, do you believe that Vince McMahon should go into the Hall of Fame? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Is Vince McMahon deserving of the Hall of Fame, knowing all the controversy, all the lawsuits, and all the backlash that surrounds him? There's a prediction that it will be at least a 5-year window. But again, remember, Vince McMahon could still go to jail. Vince McMahon could be incarcerated. Vince McMahon could still be arrested, handcuffed. Vince McMahon could be behind the bars. He might be under the bars. They may not give Vince McMahon his bread and water if he goes to jail, if he gets locked up, if he's behind the damn bars. You just never know. Do you think Vince McMahon should be locked up? Should he go to jail? Is Vince McMahon innocent, or is Vince McMahon ultimately guilty? What do you think in the chat room of this video? Remember, if you want me to read your comment, your sentiment, send in a super chat or a super sticker right now, or become a channel member with your credit card. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Volatile. Now, as we all know, Vince McMahon stepped down from WWE in 2022 amid legal troubles, but returned. But Vince McMahon returned to the WWE in 2023 to orchestrate the merger between WWE and Endeavor, forming the TKO group. However, and this is huge to the story, and this is major, this is vital to the story. TKO severed ties with him, Vince McMahon, in 2024. WWE has distanced itself from McMahon's contributions. For now, Vince McMahon's Hall of Fame induction remains up in the air, but if the insiders are right, it's just a matter of time before WWE acknowledges the man who built the empire known as WWE. Whether it's 5 years from now or longer, McMahon's impact on wrestling is undeniable, and the door to the Hall of Fame might not stay closed forever. And again, viewers, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, and what do you think about Vince McMahon? I want everybody's unbiased. I want everybody's uncensored. I want everybody's uncut. What do you think about Vince McMahon? What do you think about Mr. McMahon? All he has done, all he's accomplished, all he is giving to the fans, the wrestling fans. What do you think about Mr. McMahon yourself after this big update about Vince McMahon, his future in the WWE? Now, we all know that the game Triple H brought up Vince McMahon's name a few weeks ago during the Hall of Fame. Do you think Vince McMahon should still be a part of history? Should he still be brought up? Should Vince McMahon still be mentioned? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. Do you think that Vince McMahon will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame once the dust settles, once all the smoke is cleared? Please share your thoughts, your comments in the comment section of the video. Or if you want your comment read, just send a super chat or a super sticker right now. And you can do that by hitting the $sign. Also, we got more news coming down the pike. Ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Kingston got hit, got battered by a kid, by a child, by an underage. Kofi Kingston reacts to a kid hitting him on Monday Night Raw last night. Yes, Kofi Kingston, one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, got struck by a kid in the audience. Did you guys catch that? Did you see that? What happened to Kofi Kingston, viewers, fans, and subscribers? No, bro. One day we're going to get more than 50 people in here. The other day we had about 150 people in here the other day. Bro, every day Sean'sview grows, and YouTube doesn't always send out the notifications. So again, it's all great. Listen, as long as I have one viewer, one subscriber, and one comment, I will remain on this very website. That's what I'll do, and that's what I'm about. I'm about each and every one of you. So it would appear as if what do you guys think about the heel turn of Kofi Kingston? For the first time in Kofi Kingston's career, he's a bad guy, he's a heel. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. And Kofi Kingston was so hated that he got struck by a kid from the audience in the crowd last night on Raw on Netflix. Yeah, bro. You know, the viewership's going to go up, down, sideways. You know, there'll be some, there'll be none. Uh, Face or heel, yeah, guys. Yeah, I guess Kofi Kingston isn't going to give us any more memorable Royal Rumble moments anymore. Remember how Kofi Kingston used to be the highlight reel of the Royal Rumble? Well, it would appear as if Kofi Kingston won't be giving that to us anytime soon. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And again, shout out to the 60. I appreciate everybody that is in this room at this hour, at this time. Also, we got big updates, huge developments coming out about the CW network in WWE. Now, as we all know, WWE NXT is a part of that network and that success, but we got a huge report as it concerns the WWE and where their content, where their shows may be headed next. Now, according to sources in a big report that's just going out right now, WWE NXT has been a major hit with the CW ever since its debut on the network in October of 2024. And now CW President Brian Church is looking to expand the relationship even further. It's been revealed that WWE and the CW are constantly discussing new ways to bring more WWE content to the network. And according to the CW, the network has already started integrating NXT talent into other CW shows, including Tony D'Angelo's appearance on the Wild Cards and Trick Williams making a cameo on All American. It has been indicated that more cross-promotion opportunities could be on the way as NXT WWE continues to boost the CW ratings. Now, what do you guys think about NXT in the chat room? Remember, we need your thoughts, your comments. We need your opinions on all of this. Is the chat room dead? Are you guys asleep? What's going on? Are you just here? Are you guys just sitting back listening to me? It has been an absolute game changer for the CW, has WWE, and I think it is a game changer for the WWE as well, in noting that NXT's most recent quarter seen its highest rated in 5 years, and ratings are up some 19% compared to last year. The developmental brand has helped the CW beat Fox on Tuesday nights among males 18 to 49 and 25 to 54, driving a 40% increase in the network's overall season-over-season growth. The CW's potential's expansion into more WWE programming could position the network as a key partner for the WWE, especially for NXT. And I think everyone has fallen asleep here. If you're real in the chat room, press 7. If you are real in the chat room, press 7. I don't know if we've lost contact control here. The chat room has just died completely. I don't know what's going on. Do you think that the WWE should further expand its partnership with the CW and bring more wrestling content to the network? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And have we lost? Hello, viewers. Is anybody in the chat room? Anybody talking? Did this chat room just go dead? I don't know what's going on here. Is YouTube giving me problems? Chat room, if anyone's real and legitimate in the chat room, make sure to press 7 right now so I can show that you're real and legitimate and credible. I don't know if my chat room just froze. I don't know if I can't see the comments. We might have to continue the show without the comments because right now I am not seeing the comments come up, but I think I'm still live here. Comments are not the comments are not going. This is great. Good old YouTube. All right, well, people are still chatting. All right, so we're just gonna continue here. We're just gonna continue here on. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be an incredible. Oh, you see them on there though? Yeah. Oh, they're on there. Oh yeah. Yeah. It must be on my end. It must be on my end. Oh, great. All right, guys. Guys. I want everybody to keep chatting. I want everybody to keep commenting. I want everybody to keep going. On my end, I guess I must have YouTube is still, I don't know, all month long. YouTube has been just horrible. I apologize. I don't run YouTube. I don't know what's going on here. You can't go up. You have to go. Click on it and go like this. We're here. We are here. All right, guys. For some reason on my end, the chat room is just not. It's not working. All right. So as long as listen, I'm not ending the stream. We're not going anywhere. We got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to get into. I'm sorry that I can't read your comments at this time. YouTube is being just always messing up, always screwing up, as always, and I apologize for that. So we're receiving word right now that there is claims being made online about a star that should be already a multi-time champion, a man that should already be in the main event. Guys, I can't see the comments, but I want you to keep interacting. I want you to keep liking the video. Super chats, super stickers, become a channel member. This is not my fault. This was not my plan, but let's get into it. So, according to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, it is being acclaimed that WWE doesn't like this particular superstar getting over on his own. So there's this star that's trying to, get people talking. He's trying to get over. He's trying to, get noticed, so to speak. And, sometimes it's underwhelming, sometimes it's overwhelming. But ladies and gentlemen, there is a claim that WWE doesn't like certain superstars getting over on their own, kind of like Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, whatever name you want to go by, however you want to spin it, however you want to say it. But here it is, guys. One of the industry pundits says, stating that WWE doesn't like it when superstars get over on their own, pointing to Karrion Kross. As he said, they don't like it when you get over on your own. A fan then responded, saying that stars who seem bitter about WWE will never surpass their time there because they relied on the company's name and support. The fan added that if someone truly got themselves over while in WWE, they could prove it now, like Matt Cardona is doing outside the company, kind of like Cody Rhodes did as well. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. Also, no offense, but all you who act bitter will never be bigger than your time there as you needed their name and push. If you truly get yourself over while in the WWE, then that shows us that Matt Cardona is doing and they'll take you seriously. Otherwise, you're just another big guy. Now, what do you guys think about Karrion Kross? Is he going to get over by himself? Should he be a big-time superstar? Should Karrion Kross be the next big thing in the WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Karrion Kross. It was also added that WWE doesn't always like it when someone becomes popular without the help, but he hopes that Triple H sees things differently. Now, this isn't me saying this, but this is according to a source. You idiots hurt my head. My tweet has nothing to do with me. I loved my time there, and I was never held down or anything. I loved every day. I'm talking about Karrion Kross. He's busting his ass. He's owning it, and they don't always like that. The WWE doesn't always like it when you can get over by yourself. Hopefully, Triple H does. It's different now. This comes after it was previously reported that fans can expect Karrion Kross to receive more opportunities on television. Do you believe that Karrion Kross deserves more time and more opportunity? Does he deserve more aspirations? Should he be in contention for a title, for a championship? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. Do you think WWE should feature Karrion Kross more? Or, especially giving his rising popularity online and strong merch sales, share your thoughts, your comments in the chat room. Again, I apologize if for some reason there's the glitch. I can't see it. There's a botch and blooper during this live episode of the Brash and the Brazen, but we will still remain and be here for each and every one of you, hoping to keep you glued to your screens. So we do have a big update, another big backstage update as it concerns the future of Monday. Yes, rest in peace to Sabu. Yes, indeed, rest in peace to the suicidal, genocidal, homicidal Sabu. I'm still shocked. I still cannot believe that he is no longer with us. That Sabu has passed away. Very bad, very sad, very tragic, very unexpected, if you ask me. So, It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, guys. But we do have another big backstage update concerning Raw. Now, who here, before we get into this big backstage update concerning Raw, what did all of you think about the last two videos? Did anybody watch my last two videos that I did earlier today? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. The cause of death is not, wait a minute, now I'm starting to see comments a little bit, but not much. They're coming up, your comments, guys, in the chat room are coming up here and there. Oh, wait a minute, just lost them again. All right. Well, let's just get into, did anybody check out my last couple of videos that I did earlier today? Did you guys get notified? I want to make sure that everybody in this room knows to click that bell and turn on all notifications. So let's get into Monday Night Raw, the backstage report on Raw. WWE continued its strong streaming presence on Netflix, drawing some 2.8 million global views in its first week. According to the platform's latest data, Raw ranked number 4 globally among the English language TV shows and placed number 3 in the United States, reaffirming its appeal in key markets. While the viewership figure is consistent with recent weeks, the show remains a major performer on Netflix. Now, I know a lot of you want to see Raw back on the USA Network. There's a lot of talk, a lot of gossip, a lot of speculation about when and if that will ever occur, or if the replays, or if the Monday Night Raw replays will go down on Netflix. Your thought on USA, the Raw on Netflix. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. While the viewership figure is consistent, the show remains a major performer for Netflix, especially as WWE build momentum coming out of Backlash. Again, coming out of Backlash. Are you surprised with the viewership was down for WWE Raw this week? And again, that's the thing about the viewership and the ratings. Each week, it seems like the viewership, even though they're hanging true, it seems like they keep going down and down and down. It seems like it's plummeting. Even if Raw has a strong showing, listen, Netflix is all over the world. I believe the WWE should be building and getting more views, more viewership than what they are getting right now. That is just my belief. At the end of the day, that the WWE should be pulling in more fans, more people. More people should be watching, but it just doesn't seem like that is going down at this stage. Yeah, Raw does need to be back on USA, because then the viewership would be a lot better to understand and read and to get and to find. You would just think that WWE would be like number 1 or 2 on Netflix, not number 4, 5, 6, or 7. You know, sometimes WWE doesn't even get in the top 10 on Netflix, so that's also a bit strange. That's also a bit odd, you know, if you ask me. And with The Rock and John Cena allegedly crossing paths this summer, again, should The Rock and John Cena be together? Should they be against one another? Will John Cena become a heel, stay a heel, or become a face again? Again, it's all up to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions in the chat room of this here very video. So yeah, WWE PLE's pay-per-views will be kept short and sweet. Yes, WWE PLEs will be kept short and sweet. Jake the Snake Roberts undergoes heart surgery. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jake the Snake went under the knife and revealed that he had heart surgery. So our thoughts and prayers go out to one of the all-time great, one of the most legendary figures, Jake the Snake Roberts, undergoing heart surgery. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the room. We got breaking news on a huge return in the industry, a huge return in the company. And again, guys, keep the comments, keep the interaction coming, even though YouTube is being quite stupid and dumb right now. Liv Morgan's potential WWE return timeline revealed amid her wrap-up of her movie shoot. Liv Morgan will be back, one half of the women's WWE Tag Team Champions. It would appear as if Liv Morgan will be back sooner rather than later. Again, shout out to the 50 in the room. Liv Morgan is wrapping up her movie shoot for Bad Lieutenant Tokyo this Friday, but her WWE return actually, oh, wait a minute, this is a live update, remains up in the air. And according to those in the know, certain sources and dirt sheets and websites, Morgan will finish filming by the end of the week and is expected to travel back to the United States on Saturday. And it would appear as if by that time, Liv Morgan will then successfully defend one half of her WWE Women's Tag Team titles. I don't know if she's going to be at next week's Raw. It's possible, but I won't say, oh, of course she's going to be immediately back, because we can't say that for sure. But who here is a fan of Liv Morgan? Who here likes Liv Morgan? Who here appreciates Liv Morgan? As YouTube just continues to be plagued by issues and problems, guys, and I apologize, I cannot read your comments in the chat room. YouTube is just being very inconsistent. I'm very consistent, and YouTube is very inconsistent. Let me tell you that right now. Very inconsistent they are. Raw is set to take place in Greenville, South Carolina next Monday. While Morgan could theoretically make a return, it has been suggested that WWE may hold off on her comeback. If you don't have her worked into the Saturday Night Main Event plans, I'd say probably just have her come back at Tampa. But again, we will see how that will all unfold at the end of the day. Your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. It was also noted that while Liv's usual style is to jump back in as soon as possible, her return depends entirely on WWE's plans. So obviously that kind of goes without saying at the end of the day. Morgan stars alongside Lily James and Sean Ogore as the daughter of a missing politician. The film, directed, will be released by Neon, the studio beyond the Oscar-winning. So we're going to see where this all ends up and where this lands up for one Liv Morgan, where she says you only live once. Will she capitalize on the opportunity in Hollywood? Now, this is pretty big. This is going to rock the wrestling world. We all know that WWE and TNA are together. They formed a partnership. WWE and TNA are tag teaming. That we know. But TNA declares free agency after frustrating run of missed opportunities. So again, a huge star declares free agency after frustrating missed opportunities. It would appear as if that this star has parted ways with TNA Wrestling. Jack Prince, is he coming to the WWE? Who else from TNA do you want to see come to World Wrestling Entertainment? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. All right, also we got breaking news coming in right now. TKO boosts WWE ticket prices to maximize live event profits. Yeah, because the WWE are kind of, doing away with the WWE live events. But now the WWE ticket prices have skyrocketed. They have boosted up. The WWE ticket prices are now astronomical. You have to sell a foot and a leg. You have to give a kidney to buy a ticket to a WWE event. No matter if it's a PLE, a Raw, or a SmackDown, the prices are absolutely ridiculous. This time, 4 or 5 years ago, they were not the prices that they are now. So something has to be done about that. But yet, as the WWE continues to sell out arena after arena after arena, Raw after Raw, SmackDown after SmackDown, PLE after PLE, as long as the WWE continues to do that, they ain't going to make the prices go lower. They ain't going to take the prices down. The price is going to get more jacked and more jacked and more jacked. Also, Penta, viewers, this is breaking news on Raw superstar Penta. Penta posts a cryptic warning to the Judgment Day. Could Rey Fenix join him? Do you want to see Rey Fenix and Penta join together as a team, as a tandem? United that they will stand, but divided will they fall to the Judgment Day? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. So it would appear as if that NXT is a game changer amid rating surge. Do you believe that NXT has been a game changer? Again, I believe that NXT's best. I believe that the NXT's greatest years were from circa 2011 to around 2017. I think that was the best years of NXT in my estimation, for my money, which isn't a lot of money, and let me tell you. Let me see. Can somebody donate a super chat or a super sticker? Let me see if that can work. Again, I for some reason not seeing the comments here. This is very hard to do a live stream when I can't interact, when I can't comment. It's very rough and tough to deliver when I can't see what my audience is saying. Thank you, YouTube, for screwing this one up for me. Thank you very much. Busted my ass, stressful days, but YouTube still, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Also, oh, wait a minute, wait, we got more breaking news coming in about John Cena's retirement tour. So we are receiving word right now that John Cena's farewell tour just got a new stop added to the WWE schedule, that the undisputed WWE champion John Cena will appear on the June 9th episode of Raw in Phoenix, Arizona, as Cena will hit the PAHX Arena, marking another crucial appearance as he counts down the final matches of his career. So John Cena will once again grace WWE Monday Night Raw with only a handful of appearances left for John Cena. And it would appear as if the PLE, the pay-per-views that the WWE will be cutting, that they will be doing away with, one of them being the WWE King of the Ring. Now, it was a rumor the other day, but now it is just about reported, just about officially out there, that the WWE will be doing away with the King of the Ring. And while the WWE won't be canceling or doing away with WWE Evolution, the all-women's extravaganza, the all-girls pay-per-views, the all-female pay-per-view extravaganza, it would appear as if, it would seem as if, that the WWE will be canceling in for another WWE pay-per-view. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Now, this huge update about John Cena comes about Cena's last match being slated to be in December at the TD Garden in Boston. And while WWE has yet to officially announce the exact date of John Cena's farewell bout, John Cena's appearance in Phoenix will be one of his last major televised dates in 2025. So there it is for John Cena, guys. You got to catch him while you can. So from January 4th to right now, May 10th, there's not a lot of time to grasp and watch, and there's not a lot of time left to see John Cena. No pun intended there. Remember to like and comment and subscribe as you come into the room. Now, are you guys watching me via cell phone, an iPhone, a computer? How are you guys on, guys? It's all about you. It's all about you guys in the chat room. And the fact that I can't see the chat room. Oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing a little bit of the chat room right now. Let's see. I miss the old-time wrestlers. Yeah, guys, keep interacting, keep chatting, because, we got to keep the chat room going here still. And it would appear as if that, you can just take this. Blunt advice is being given to WWE talent following recent releases. Again, blunt advice is being given to recent released 17 WWE stars, which went away and gone and pink slipped. Some 17 wrestlers no longer in the WWE. Some blunt advice has been given. What would your advice be to the WWE superstars that are no longer with the company? What would your advice be? Also, huge address going on. 2 alphas are about to butt heads in WWE. It is being addressed right now online, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. It's so important. It's so crucial to like the video right now and become a channel member today. It is being addressed that The Rock and Triple H, 2 alphas, are about to butt heads. Now, how is this going to happen? How is this going to go over? Whose side are you on, The Rock or the game Triple H? Whose side are you ultimately on at the end of the day? Also, Ricochet is being called out for not uplifting Javon Evans amid social media feud. And it seems like there's been all kinds of drama on social media over the last several weeks. And do you think that this drama that is being solidified into, online and the sheets and, your favorite online websites, do you think this drama should be played up from online to WWE programming? Should it be played out on live television? Would that bring more realism to the angle of the storyline that you could be interested or invested in? Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Several top TNA talents confirmed for AAA Triple Mania, Regia. So it's going to happen. Top TNA talents will be up for that big AAA Triple Mania event. That should be ginormous. That should be actually huge. John Cena's first move after winning the WWE title at WrestleMania 41 wasn't actually about himself. It wasn't actually about himself, viewers. This is a huge story coming out right now, actually, about John Cena. John Cena may have claimed the WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 41. Now, hold on. But his immediate focus wasn't on celebrating his historic victory. Instead, the wrestling icon made a surprising move, seeking out TNA World Champion Joe Hendry to give him some personal advice. So that just goes to show you who and what John Cena stands for and what John Cena is truly all about, as it appears as if John Cena could become a babyface sooner rather than later. Wait a minute. We got breaking news on John Cena and Vince McMahon and the WWE as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena is always standing firm about facing backlash for his recent comments about Vince McMahon. And during a new interview, we are receiving word. And again, we're trying to pull this one up, guys. And again, thank you for joining me. Remember to keep the comments, the opinions coming in the chat room, guys. We put the show in your hands. You are front and center. You're in the driver's seat. The light is green for you to comment and chat and interact, because this is where it's at. WWE star John Cena addressed the criticism he received after declaring that he was wholeheartedly for Vince McMahon, that John Cena actually loved Vince McMahon despite the ongoing legal battles against Vince McMahon. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, just like I'm entitled to have an emotional connection to somebody. I don't hold anybody or how they feel or what they view as permissible or things that will make them angry, happy, excited, or sad. That's right. That's their right as a human being, and I'm not surprised about any of that. Cena's remarks come after former WWE employee Janelle Grant filed a lawsuit against McMahon, WWE, and John Laurinaitis in a Connecticut court. The allegations include claims that McMahon used his influence to coerce Grant into sexual encounters and facilitated encounters with other powerful figures. Now, speaking to the New York Times ahead of WrestleMania 41, Cena had initially stated that he still wholeheartedly loves Vince McMahon despite the allegations. A comment that drew widespread backlash from fans. Well, that alone could have made John Cena a bad guy, right? That alone cothe made John Cena a heel, right? Viewers, fans, and subscribers. I don't care who hears it. I love Vince, Cena said. In the interview, I'm not downplaying anything that needs to be decided or allegations of any kind. But when I love somebody, I love them wholeheartedly. I know people are going to be angry about that, but they can't put their value on my relationship with somebody that I love. The backlash prompted US Weekly to ask Cena to clarify his stance, leading to the latest comments about the public's reaction. Now, Cena has made it clear that while he understands the anger, he's entitled to his own personal feelings. So your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback on the WWE, Vince McMahon, John Cena, and this entire lawsuit, this entire scandal that is weighing heavy in WWE. A top star is actually being called an average Joe. An average Joe and a dummy, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that right. I'm not calling anybody that. This is what I'm hearing from the report in WWE News, Rumors, and Headlines. This is what I'm hearing from the report. Trick Williams calls average Joe Hendry a dummy before TNA World Title contract signing. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Do you think he's an average Joe Hendry, average at best, subpar, mediocre at best? Shout out to the 44 that are still here, guys. And again, it's awful that it's just this stream obviously is going to be terrible because it's freezing. It's just all over the place. And again, I do apologize for that, but I thank you to the 49 that are still here and bearing witness and just going through the motions here on this with me, because YouTube is it's broke. It needs to be fixed. YouTube has been down a lot. YouTube has been given a lot of issues, a lot of problems lately, and this is no different. But we're here to run down the news and the rumors. Keep the chat room going. Keep the comments coming. We are going to stay with this as long as we can. All right, so what star right now, a major champion, a top star on the red brand right now, claims, making big claims, a lot of claims going on today, viewers, fans, and subscribers, a lot of claims going down. Dominic Mysterio claims he is carrying not one, but two legacies. The self-proclaimed greatest intercontinental champion of all time, Dominic Mysterio, says he's carrying the Mysterio's legacy and the Guerrero's legacy as well. Do you agree with Dominic Mysterio, the reigning WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion? Also, Dominic Mysterio was grateful for John Cena's endorsement before WrestleMania 41. Maybe that's what led to Dominic Mysterio becoming the Intercontinental Champion. You never know. You just never know at that stage. Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk, is there some bad blood? Is there some backstage heat brewing between Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk? Well, for better or worse, Dominic Mysterio calls CM Punk a tantrum-throwing baby over WrestleMania main event, but then CM Punk says, I will be in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. It will happen. It will go down because people don't view WrestleMania Night 1 as the main event. They see WrestleMania Night 2 as the closing main event. That's what they see. That's what they envision. And now CM Punk vows to be in Night 2, the closing main event of WrestleMania, because people view that as the true, undeniable, undisputed main event of WrestleMania. Again, remember to like the video, comment, subscribe, become a channel member as you file into the show. Joey Janela slams fans who wish death on him over Sabu's final match controversy. Now, there's been a lot of rumors and speculation. There's been a lot of doubt. There's been a lot of confliction whether or not Sabu went into that thing disoriented, if he was drugged, if he was on some sort of paraphernalia, some kind of alcohol. Was Sabu not right? Was Sabu not 100%? Just what in the hell, holy hell was going on with Sabu during that match? If he was on anything, if he was given anything, I don't know. I don't know. The story is going online right now. It's reaching pivotal heights and levels. But listen, the man died. Sabu's no longer with us. Why talk about what may have or could have, or who did this or who did what, or I don't know. I don't know if Sabu was under something, or he had something in his body, or he took something, or somebody drug. I don't know. Okay, but a lot of this is being said and read online, and I just don't know, guys. I don't know. Now, Joe Hendry, who wrestled Randy Orton, we got some big backstage fallout of this several weeks later. It's coming out now, just coming to legitimacy right now. Joe Hendry defends his WrestleMania squash match against Randy Orton. Do you believe Joe Hendry looked like a joke, a job, or do you think Randy Orton looked better at the end of the day? The fact that Joe Hendry was able to be on WrestleMania, he was able to be the focal point. The fact that Joe Hendry was where he was at that stage, and Joe Hendry on the big stage of WrestleMania, taking the spot of one Kevin Owens. This was not seen as a squash as much as it was seen as a major opportunity to catapult TNA and Joe Hendry, because he is the reigning TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Joe Hendry feared that he cost himself WWE Royal Rumble spot with a viral tweet that was, well, went super viral, went famous, went popular. It went over on Twitter. Joe Hendry hints at WWE signing after backstage talk with the Game Triple H. Do you want to see Joe Hendry sign to the main roster in WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Julia Roxanne Perez ends after brutal loss on Raw. Their partnership, them coming together, them being a tag team, comes to a brutal loss, ladies and gentlemen. Also, as if we need this, we don't need it. We don't want it. We haven't asked for it. It was relevant 10 or 15 years ago, but it isn't now. According to those in the know, the possible date being leaked out for the WWE 2025 draft. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. That's where we're at. This is what we're seeing. This is what we're giving to you. Again, more live streams. We are trying to fit you all in. And again, thanks to YouTube, I can't really read or see the comments. The NXT preview for tonight. Huge contract signing will go down. Subscribe.